I'm 80 years old. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. I've failed, I've lost, I've been broken.
But I'm still here. And you know why? Because I learned something that took me 60 years to understand. Whoa.
Winners aren't the people who never fall. Winners are the people who refuse to stay down. So let me tell you about quitting.
Right.
And why I will never do it again. When I was 35, I lost everything. My business failed. Bankruptcy.
My wife left, took the kids. I was living in a one-room apartment with nothing but shame and debt.
I sat on the edge of my bed one night, pills in my hand, ready to quit.
Ready to end it all. And then I heard my father's voice in my head.
He'd been dead 10 years, but I heard him clear as day. The only real failure is the one who stops trying.
I put those pills down, and I made a decision that night, a decision that saved my life. I will never quit.
No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times I fall, I will get back up every single time. That was 45 years ago.
And that decision, that's the only reason I'm sitting here today.
Let me tell you what quitting actually is. Quitting isn't giving up after you've tried everything.
That's called wisdom, knowing when to change strategy. Real quitting is giving up because it's hard.
Giving up because you're scared.
Giving up because you're tired. Real quitting is surrendering to the voice in your head that says,
"You're not good enough. You'll never make it. Why even try?" And here's what I learned. That voice, it's a liar.
I've watched people with half my talent succeed because they refused to quit. And I've watched brilliant people fail because they gave up too soon.
The difference was never talent. It was never luck. It was never circumstances. The difference was this. One person quit, the other didn't.
That's it. That's the whole game. You want to know the secret to success? There isn't one. Just this. Keep going.
When everyone else quits, you keep going. When it's dark and cold and you can't see the end, you keep going.
When every bone in your body screams STOP, you keep going. Because on the other side of that pain,
That exhaustion, that fear, that's where success lives, right there. On the other side of, I can't do this anymore. Or you'll look back with regret.
I've been to that edge so many times. The edge where quitting looks like mercy, where giving up feels like relief. At 40, my second business was failing. I was $200,000 in debt, again. At 52, I had a heart attack. Doctors said slow down. Everyone said quit. At 63, I lost my partner of 20 years. The pain was unbearable.
Every morning I wanted to just stop, but I didn't. You know why? Because I made a promise to that 35-year-old man sitting
On the bed with pills in his hand, I promised him I'd never quit again. And I've kept that promise for 45 years.
Every morning, no matter what happened the day before, I get up, I show up, I keep going. Not because I'm strong, not because I'm special, but because I decided. That's all it is, a decision. A decision you make once and honor every single day after.
Let me tell you what happens when you refuse to quit. You discover strength you didn't know you had.
You find solutions that didn't exist before. You become someone you never imagined. I've seen miracles happen, not because of divine intervention,
But because someone was too stubborn to give up. That business that was failing at 40, I turned it around at 43. Paid off every cent of debt by 48.
That heart attack at 52 changed my life. Quit smoking, started walking, lived 28 more years and counting.
That loss at 63, it broke me. That even when your heart is shattered,
And sometimes that's all you need to do. One foot, then the other, again and again.
it's a million tiny steps that you take, even when you don't want to. Especially when you don't want to.
So here's what I need you to understand. Right now, you're facing something hard, something that makes you want to quit.
maybe it's a dream that keeps failing. Maybe it's a relationship that's dying. Maybe it's a body that's breaking down.
Maybe it's just life grinding you down day after day. and that voice in your head is screaming, just quit.
It's not worth it. You've tried enough. But I'm here to tell you, as someone who's lived 80 years, who's been to the edge,
and back more times than I can count, don't you dare quit. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Because that thing you're fighting for,
it's fighting for you too. It's waiting for you on the other side of this pain. But you'll never know. You'll never see it.
You'll never hold it in your hands if you quit. And years from now, when you're sitting where I am, you'll have to live with one of two realities. Either you'll look back with pride, knowing you gave everything, knowing you never surrendered.
Either you'll look back with pride, knowing you gave everything, knowing you never surrendered, or you'll look back with regret.
I'm 80-year-old. I don't have many fights left in me, but the ones I have, I'm gonna fight them.
Not because I'm brave, but because I refuse to die wondering what could have been. So make me a promise right now.
Promise that when it gets hard, and it will get hard, you won't quit. Promise that when you fall, and you will fall, you'll get back up.
Promise that when that voice says you can't, and it will say that every single day, you'll say back, watch me.
Because the world doesn't need more talented people. It doesn't need more lucky people. It needs more people who refuse to quit.
Be that person, not someday, right now, today. Get up, show up, keep going. That's all it takes. That's the whole secret. I will never quit, and neither will you. Now go prove it.